up, YouTube? dgwhip here back again with another video. Today we're going to be installing a mod on our G35. It's a very simple mod, but it's going to change the look of our car. We're going to be installing this front lip. Now, if you can see, it is not in the best shape. It's very ugly. The color is discolored. There's holes in it. We're going to go ahead and prep this first before we do that and make it look nice and shiny and brand new. And I'm going to put Bondo in these holes and hopefully cover them up and sand over them and make it look as good as new again. It's in pretty good shape still. Besides that though, all it needs is some paint and prep. We're gonna go ahead and install in G35. Now I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's go ahead and get to sanding and prepping and let's get to it. Before I start this video, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I appreciate it. We've got really big plans for this channel. Unfortunately, times are a little difficult right now with all the virus going on and things are changing and everything's been very crazy this year, and this has just not been a year for progress for most people. Next year's a new year. Everything's gonna go as planned and I have faith and everything's gonna go good. So I'm just gonna take some rubbing alcohol and a microfiber towel or whatever kind of towel you can use and just gonna wipe off some of the main dirt. The sander's gonna clean up most of it, but this is just to get like some of the grease and stuff off first. Now I'm just gonna take my orbital sander here and I have 320 grit sandpaper and we're just gonna sand this down real quick. It should take no time at all, so it'll be pretty easy. Now I just need to make some Bondo really quick and then fill those holes, and then we're gonna go ahead, let it dry, sand them down, and then probably have to do it one more time just to make sure it doesn't crack off or anything. And then sand it down one more time, then it's ready for paint. I know the lighting is crappy in here, so I apologize, but we got the holes bondoed up. I think I got them pretty good. Now we just need to let them dry for about 20 minutes and then we can sand all the rest of the Bondo off and smooth it out. And I think we'll be good. Trying to hurry up before the daylight goes away. You can see the holes got filled up pretty nicely. They're nice and smooth now, and so when we paint over them, they're gonna look really nice and it's not even gonna look like they were ever there. So shout out to Bondo for that. Now I just need to go over this again with 320 grit sandpaper, make sure it's all the same smoothness and to make sure the whole thing is just as smooth as everything else, and then it's good to go for paint. Okay, so for paint, I'm gonna be using this high performance enamel. I actually really like this stuff. It usually is really glossy. I use it on my rims and grill. It usually looks really nice. I am gonna try to clear coat it this time because it's gonna be on the front of the vehicle and it's gonna get a lot of rock chips and stuff. So I like to protect it somewhat. I usually have bad luck with clear coating. I don't know why, I just don't understand the concept of it and I always mess up, but we're gonna try again. Everything is all prepped up and good. Surface is clean. Got the area masked off that I need to, and let's go ahead and see how it turns out. Again, sorry for the poor lighting in here. It's getting dark at like 4:30 now here in Vegas, but let's go ahead and get this started. Make sure you do a light tack coat first and do a couple of those before you do a heavy coat. This will always make the results better in the end. We're gonna let that dry for a few minutes and then we're gonna do our second coat. Again, forgive me for the lighting, but just to get close, to give you an idea, I just did the heavy coat. I'm gonna shine a light on it. You can see it looks very wet, very shiny, very clean. I actually managed to get no runs from what I see, so that's pretty good. There's an occasional dust freckle and speckle here and there, but I think this looks amazing actually. I did like 5 tack coats. Look at that. The plan here is to get this mocked up here, and then I'm gonna actually, instead of what the person did before, and they just took self-tap screws and drilled all in the front, I'm gonna actually drill into the side of the bumper and screw it in right here. And I might be able to just put a little bit of double-sided tape here just to prevent any rattling or movement or anything. And that should definitely be enough to hold this lip in place. So let's go ahead and get that done, and let's get the drill and let's screw this baby in. Okay, so that's how it looks installed, and I think it looks pretty good. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be ratchet now because, so on this side I ended up, there was a hole here, and I was like, well, I might as well just drill it on the side, and I can just make this black. It won't look too bad. However, on the other side, when we go look, I realized it didn't fit, and that kind of sucks. So we got a little gap right here. It's not too big of a deal. It's not like that ugly, but I think it overall looks good, and I'm the only one that's really gonna notice it, to be honest with you. So this is the next day, and this is how it looks in the daytime. In the sunlight, I think it looks pretty good. I think it really accents the car very well. Now, the fitment is not final. I probably am going to cut some of this side and then maybe slightly shift it over a little bit so that the fitment is like A1. I don't want it to be looking all like trashy and shit, because this is pretty ghetto. I mean, most people aren't going to notice this that much, but I notice it and it bothers me. This is just because, again, the lip is not made for this style type of G35 bumper. Definitely going to put another bolt in, make sure it's fully secure. It's not going to flap around the wind or anything. I think it would look better if the car was lower. This is definitely an aggressive look, and it looks a lot better when the car is lower. So maybe I'll lower the car, maybe not. I kind of like how it is now, not gonna lie. And if I do lower it, I'm just gonna lower the rear. But I don't even have that much gap. Like, yeah, I really don't even have that much gap. So I low-key probably need a spacer, or I might just get wider tires, to be honest with you. I'm definitely going to be doing alt wheels and everything. I definitely like the black rims better than the chrome, but I kind of just want aftermarket wheels anyway. I'm a car guy. Stock rims are not the way to go. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, I know I haven't been really doing much of the G, but I've had the lip laying around for a while, and I figured, why not? Let's go ahead, throw it on there. That's going to do it. I'll see you guys next time.